Hey guys, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. I have not done a swatches and stuff in so long. I don't even remember was the last time I did one. I think it's been a year at least. It's one of my favorite type of videos. There's some smoke. You'll see that. I'll explain later. It's just steam. But anyway, I haven't done the swatches and stuff in such a long time, and you know what? This is one of my favorite type of videos to do. I love talking about products. I just do. So I'm going to do a swatch and stuff today, and there's a little bit of everything. There's hair product, there's makeup, skincare, there's a book, there's perfume, candles, and there is a humidifier, which is awesome. So let's get started. So why have I not done a swatches and stuff in such a long time? Well, because I really haven't bought anything in quite some time. But I did buy a few things lately, things that I need, okay? Nothing that's crazy. So let me start with the hair. You guys have mentioned that my hair looks pretty good lately. I think it's due to the length, but I do need to color it again. It does have a nice bounce to it. And I've been using a good shampoo, and then there's Monique, I think it's Monique, who sent me these. These are called Monat, I'm not sure. Okay, so she sent me a shampoo, a conditioner, well, it's a mask, and then the other one is a leave-in conditioner. And I have to tell you, first of all, they smell wonderful. They smell like Earl Grey tea, and they are for the life of your hair. So this is help increase hair brilliance, strength, and vitality infused with Rejuvenate. And this one is Monat Balance. 46% increase in hair growth, 48% decrease in DHT hormone that contributes to hair loss. I have hair loss. You probably can't see it. I have no problem sharing and talking about this stuff. I have hair loss right here. I don't know if you, well, here is gray. And I do have hair loss here too. And a lot of it is due to hormones, age, what's the other one? Thyroid, okay. 35% increase in hair follicle strength, 26% increase in collagen, directly increasing follicle size, and 88% increase manageability and shine. And I have to tell you, I used it for the very first time yesterday. And if you watched the Weight Watchers video, you probably noticed that my hair was very nice and voluminous. This is day 2 on it. All I did was add a little bit of the leave-in treatment. It smells wonderful. I have no idea how much it is, but I'm definitely gonna look for it. Link down below if I have one. The leave-in conditioner, you just need a little bit. I'm managing it. I'm rationing myself. I'm not even gonna show you what it looks like, but trust me, it smells delicious. Very good product. Maybe, possibly, one of the best shampoo and air conditioner and leave-in treatment I have ever tried. And when I tell you I have tried them all, you trust me on that one, I've tried them all. This is the best. So I'm definitely gonna look for it. Thank you, Monique, for sending that to me. Okay, next, I'm gonna try to go fast because I really don't want to spend 2 hours doing this. This is, man, I really need my glasses. You remember when I could do swatches and stuff and I didn't need my glasses? Okay. This is L'Oreal Age Perfect Eye Renewal Eye Cream. It's okay. I've been using it, you can tell. This is what it looks like. It's not a bad eye cream. It's more like a gel than anything else. It does have an okay scent. It smells fresh, not like overpowering. But I gotta be honest, I don't think it does anything for my my eyes. And I've noticed that it kind of stings my eyes after I put it on, not during the day, which is weird, but at night. I use it during the day and at night, and I'm gonna finish it, but I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this. I don't think this is great. You know, it's okay. It's not too tacky. It's all right. It's just a gel, and I thought I was gonna get a heavy-duty cream like the Revitalift, which is by far the best. but this is not. This is different. It's more like a gel. I'm not crazy about it. I talked about that in one of my other videos. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Oil, and I use that skin therapy oil. I use that on my face. I use that on my face and I use it on my body. This helps improve the appearance of scars, stretch marks, dry, damaged skin, uneven skin tone, aging skin with pure argan oil and cetosomate E complex. All right, it's vitamin E, all right? Okay. This is, you know, a oil. I don't know if you can see it. All right, so you put it on. First of all, it gives you a beautiful glow, but it's more like a dry oil, so it doesn't clog your pores. It doesn't make your skin tacky or anything. It smells wonderful. Oh, it smells so good. When I was pregnant, I used the cocoa butter from Palmer's all over my body. Supposedly it was gonna help with the stretch marks, but you know, I gained 60 pounds, so no Palmer is going to reduce that. But it did keep my skin very soft. I love the smell, and again, I put it on my skin. I put it on my skin in the morning, and I put it on my skin at night, and it gives me kind of like, I don't know if you see it, but it gives me kind of like a glow because it still glistens underneath the powder. And you guys have mentioned in the latest videos that my skin was glowing, so I don't know, maybe that's what it is. But it's great on my feet, and again, it's so dry. You see, it's all dried up, but there's a sheen on my hand. This is really great. This is inexpensive. It won't clog your pores. If you're considering, if you're afraid that it might, just use it every other night. But I'm telling you, it's going to make a huge difference on your skin. And I actually like it better than coconut oil. Coconut oil I used to put on my skin, but I noticed that after a while my skin would saturate and I would really get clogged pores in the wings of my nose, but this doesn't. This is great. I will repurchase this in a heartbeat. Excellent product. I mentioned that I was looking into Jane Iredale makeup because I wanted to get mineral stuff that would stick to my face, for lack of a better word, better. So I got 4 products from her. And this is like one of the rare times this year where I've splurged and bought anything. This is the Dream Tint by Jane Iredale, and this is the one in medium, I believe. Yep, medium. Okay, so this is not a foundation per se. This is a tinted moisturizer. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. So do not expect a major cover if you have, you know, acne, scars, blemishes or whatever. It's just a tinted moisturizer, so the color is perfect for me because it really totally blends with my skin tone. I like it. Again, this is not a great coverage, but if I put the if I put the Palmer's oil and then I add this, it really evens out my skin tone. I still have to use concealer because I had a really bad bout of cystic acne a couple of months ago, and you probably can see it, or maybe you see it here and there, but it left me with really bad marks, so I still have to use concealer. But this I think is really good. The only minus or con is that it really doesn't smell very good. It's weird. I can't even describe the smell. It smells like plastic maybe. But it's cruelty-free, it's all natural, it's safety tested, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, ultra moisturizing, and provides enough coverage to give the skin a smooth, even glow. So again, this is not a foundation, this is a tinted moisturizer, and it does have an SPF on it, and I think that's what I'm smelling. And you know I don't like SPF, but anyway, SPF 15 tinted moisturizer by Jane Iredale, the Dream Tint. All the links are down below. I like this a lot. It's the perfect color for me. It's just like, it's my skin, only better. That's all I can say. Okay, so this is that. Then I got the powder, and this is oh, you can see the camera. Hello. This is the mineral powder. It comes in a let me clean that. Comes in a compact. Well, actually you have to buy the compact separately, and then you pop this out, right? And then you put a new one. And I love that she's got this little thing. I don't know if you can see it, but it says do what you love at the bottom. And the one I picked is Honey Bronze. This is, and it's magnetized, so it will stick to it. This is a little pale, but man, does it cover everything on my face. You can't even see. Let me put some more. This is really, really good. This is a good powder. I have not tried it. You can't even see it because that's the perfect color for me. I have not tried it wet, but there's a way of putting it. You basically use your brush. They give you a little sponge thing, but I don't like that. You use your brush, tap it, and then you brush it downward. And once it's downward, then you circle it up. That's how you apply it. And this is maybe one of the best powders I ever had. It's as good in coverage as the Max Factor Pancake Foundation, which they no longer do. I don't know what's that about, because that was the best foundation in the entire world. They stopped doing it. But this is as good in terms of coverage. It's even, it doesn't sit into the lines. It just covers whatever you need it to cover. It's buildable, it's light, it's completely natural. It's 100% mineral powder. Beautiful. It's a little expensive. But once you have, the compact itself is $18, but once you have the compact, you just add the refill to it. Okay, next. I got the little blush. Look how tiny this is. And she's not cheap, you guys. Okay, I just want to say. Dubonnet is the color, and that's what I'm wearing right now, and I really love it. So here is the little compact, and I tell you what, I don't think the color shows on camera because it's actually much darker. And this is a beautiful, beautiful blush. And again, it's all, you see that? It's all mineral. It is buildable. It sits well, and it sits well all day. It doesn't disappear. Dubonnet is the name of it, and this is the Pure Press Blush. They're all made in the USA, by the way. Okay, so there's that. The last one I got from her is the eyeliner, which I'm wearing today. And I don't know if you remember, but Revlon had one like this where you open it. I love cream eyeliners, by the way. And you have the little brush, and then it goes like this, and then you just dip it and apply. Okay, excellent quality, you guys. This is excellent quality. And the Revlon, and I did a review on it, and I didn't like it. I thought the brush was really ridiculous, but really it wasn't the brush, it was the formula of the eyeliner that was terrible. This is seriously pigmented, and this is the darkest one. This one is an Onyx eyeliner, Mystic Call. So again, this is mineral. And it stays on pretty well. So what you got to do with it is basically you apply it on, you let it set, and then you put a little bit of powder in the same color over it to set it, and then it will stay on all day. Okay, last makeup product, I talked about it in another video. This is Physicians Formula, and this is great. This is the Butter Bronzer, really cute packaging. Comes this way, and then underneath here there's a very weird applicator. That's a sponge applicator. Don't use that. And the mirror is right here. First of all, it smells like it's infused with this Palmer's coconut. This is really the color that I need. You know, bronzers sometimes they just go crazy in terms of colors, and this one, it just gives you, I don't know if you can see it. This is the lightest shade, by the way. I got light bronzer. You can see it. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, maybe you do. Yeah, you see it? Okay. So it's got a tiny hint of sheen, but for my face to contour, that's all I need, because I don't want to do harsh contrast. I think I look ridiculous with it, and I just look like I had makeup on. So I have it on today, but I don't think you can see it. because I went light, and it's just what you need, you know. It gives you a little bit of warmth. Sometimes I apply it at the bottom of my cheekbone right here, and then I put the blush over it, so it gives me this nice rounded you know, cheek. And I don't know, I think this is a good product. I'll buy that again. That's the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and mine is in light bronzer. Next, Bath and Body Works. I was at the buffet the other day for work, and we went to Bath and Body Works that was right there at the mall, and I discovered, this is ridiculous. I had a coupon, and the candles were $10 less, so plus the coupon. Okay, there's 2 new fragrances that they have. One is French Baguette, and the other one is Paris Cafe. And let me tell you, it smells just like a French baguette. It's great. I love it. And the Paris Cafe, oh, it smells like an espresso with some chocolate in it. So when you put the 2 together, it smells like home to me. It really does. I got a little emotional when I was test sniffing them at the store, and I said, I gotta buy those. These are great. Now, the problem with the Bath and Body Works candles that they are expensive. I think they're $24 each, but they're long lasting. And let me tell you, you burn one. If I burn one on the first floor, the entire house up to the 3rd floor will smell like the candles. So they are very powerful. They last a long time, and they're really high quality candles. I really, really love these 2. And so they are my 2 new favorites with the Summer Boardwalk, which, you know, is by far my favorite. So now I have 3 favorites. We're in trouble because I'm rationing myself on those. I can't wait for the October candle sales where all the candles are $8, because I'm definitely gonna stock up on these and the Summer Boardwalk, because they are wonderful. The French Baguette, Scott doesn't think it smells like a French baguette. It totally does to me, and I should know. That's what I have to say. Okay, another product from Bath and Body Works. You remember that my favorite scent from them is Pink Chiffon, which is now discontinued. And for the longest time, I have been going to Bath and Body Works to try to find a replacement for it. And guess what? I found it. Enter the Pink Coconut Calypso. This is the closest you will get to pink chiffon if you wear a pink chiffon fan. Now, I understand that when they do the semi-annual sale, you can still get your hands on pink chiffon, but I did not this time around. So I found this, and the keynotes are coconut water, seaside freesia, sun-kissed lily, apple, and driftwood. This smells divine. This is very fresh, very young, very flowery, but it's got that little exotic because of the coconut in it. It's actually fairly long lasting. I only purchased the spray. I didn't get the other stuff, and I really like it. People are asking me what I'm wearing, and that's what I'm wearing. Pink Coconut Calypso. So if you are grieving pink chiffon like I was, that's the replacement. Okay, I'm going to talk about a book real quick. I bought this the other day at Holly Lobby, and you know I read scriptures, right? I try to every night, and then I found this. This is the Pocket Bible devotional for women, and it was on sale at Hobby Lobby for less than $8. And it's a daily, right? So whether you read it before you go to bed, for the following day, or in the morning, I think it's preferable in the morning when you prepare yourself. It's got some passages, you know, from the scriptures, and then it's got a little summary here, kind of like a guidance thing. So let's say March is competing with others. Think before you complain, no condemnation, confess, godly confidence, dealing with conflict, listen to your conscience, choices have consequences, be content with today, learn from your mistakes, Counsel with Google, that was funny. Courage from a Sparrow, God's Wonderful Creation, Hiding from Danger, Criticism and Your Emotions. This is really good. It's light. It's and look at the pages. You see the flowers on it? It's a very well made book. It's got stitches on it. It's fabric cover. I really like this. You know, if you want to renew your faith or strengthen your faith, I recommend that. Okay, let's talk about a humidifier. Would you believe if I had told you that we've had about maybe 8 humidifiers in our entire life? We constantly buy them. We always look for the right one. We never find one that we like. Our biggest problem with humidifiers is that they either produce too much humidity and make too much noise, or they don't produce enough humidity and you have to constantly refill them. They don't last very long, and my biggest issue with them is that you can't put oil in them, you know, like essential oil. So enter the Levoit humidifier. The company sent that to me, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't purchase it. They sent it to me quite some time ago actually, and I've had it in the house, in our bedroom, for at least 3 months now. And it's not that I forgot to do a review on it, I was just waiting for the right time to do it. So this is what it looks like. This is really, really neat. So you obviously you put the water, right? There's a big container right here, you see it? Okay. It comes with a remote, so let me turn that off first. Okay, so I just turned it off. All right. So on top right here, you have a double nozzle. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. So what it means is that when you have it on, you can do the 2 nozzles on top of each other, and you're going to have a really big amount of humidity, well, we're going to call it steam, come out of it. Or what you can do is that you can divert it into 2 different locations. You can have one go to the left, one go to the right. You can have one go to the front and one in the back. So that's really, really neat as a feature. Then in order for you to pick it up, you remove that and you just grab it like this, right? Okay, so you fill up the tank through the bottom. I'm gonna turn it back on. Okay, so here I have it with the 2 nozzles facing in the same direction. And I'm gonna do a switch where you're gonna see how it splits. You see it split? Okay. So you can do whichever way you want. And this is great because sometimes you don't want it directly onto you. And I'm not sure if you can hear, but this thing makes no noise whatsoever. And that was one of the issues that I had with like the Vicks one, for instance. All you heard all night long was the gurgling, you know, the bubbles of the humidifier. I'm going to be quiet because you know I talk too much. But you're going to see that this really doesn't make any noise. Barely any, right? Okay, so it will register the humidity in the house, okay, in your room. And then what you do is that you use the remote right here, and you can actually increase the humidity. Right now I want it to reach 50% humidity, and it's going to continue to work until it reaches that. And then once it reaches that, it will adjust to maintain the 50%. Other things that it can do is mist level. So I can make the mist a little bit, oh, that's the name I was looking for, mist. You can do a lower mist or a, you see this is kind of, I'm doing it here because you have the black background. Or you can do a heavier mist, right? You see the difference? Or you can do an even heavier mist, okay? You see that? All right, so that's pretty cool. Then you can switch it from warm mist to cool mist. Warm mist is more like when you have a bad cold and you really need to decongest your sinuses. So you can put it on warm. The thing with warm, I've noticed that it uses more water than if you use the cool mist. Okay. Then you can put it on a timer if you wanted to. So if you want to run it just for 3 hours, you can do that. Here's where you control humidity, and then there's the automatic setup. It does it for you. You can also use, oops, what did I just do? No, I don't want a timer. No timer. Let's turn it off. Okay. Obviously, you don't have to use the remote. You can also use the front panel, right? Okay, and then one of the things that's really, really cool for those of you who are like me and can't stand light at night, you can turn off the display and it will continue to run without the display. Okay, so let's put the display back on. Okay, we're at 42% right now. So what's the greatest feature with that? Well, unlike most humidifier, these guys, they actually send you those little filters here that are filtering your hard water. So your water goes through those filters, and after a couple of months you change it, right? And then there's an even better features, and that's what makes it super, super cool, is right here. I'm going to turn it. And you know, Levoit did the same folks who made my salt lamps. I remember when I did a salt lamp giveaway. Okay. Right here is the best feature of the entire piece, if you ask me. You open this little drawer right here and this little pad, okay? And then you have a little refill pad. And guess what you do here? You put your essential oils. That's right. Breathe Easy is what we're going to put on. So you just put a few drops. In my case, I'm heavy-handed. I'm going to put a little bit more, right? You put your essential oil in here, and you put it right back into that little drawer. And now my mist is going to have the essential oil in it. Now you see, regular humidifiers, you can't put essential oil inside the water because it clogs the system and they end up dying, you know, prematurely. But this one, you have a little tray at the bottom and you can change the pads, right? And you can change your oils. You can do whatever you want with it. This is great. So now I have the essential oil being diffused at the same time with the humidifier. And let me tell you, this thing, it was sent to me. I'll say it again, right? But if it ever breaks, I'm purchasing it because this is the best, by far, humidifier we've ever had. We run it every single night in this bedroom and we love it. It doesn't disturb my sleep. I can get my essential oils. It's easy to use. It has a ton of features. The warm mist is actually very nice. It's not hot, but it's like, you know, a little bit different than this one. And I love the fact that you can have multiple directions. So depending of where I want it, sometimes I don't want the mist to be over my head. I just switch it so it goes somewhere else in the room. Really, really cool. I recommend it. I think this is the best I've ever had. And I tell you, we've had at least between 5 and I'm almost certain we had at least 8. But I'm going to say conservatively we had at least 5 humidifiers in this house since we moved here. And this is the one that's lasted the longest. This is the one that is the best. This is the one we like the most. So that's it for my little sales pitch because that's basically what it sounded like, right? Okay, you guys, I'm done. This was a well overdue swatches and stuff. You let me know if you still like those videos. I'll say it again, they're my favorites to make. So if you like them and want more, let me know down below. Until then, I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye. All the links are down below if you want to purchase this and the other stuff. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.